Good morning, fourth grade, online learners. Today, again, we have Mr. Casper's class with us. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to our instruction and our short video clip. We will continue with our discussion from yesterday on the digestive system. And we learned about this little girl yesterday who was playing baseball and she fell down and she skinned her knee and she has a brush burn. So what does that have to do with digestion? Somebody having a scratch on their knee. Nicholas.
The food they eat and proteins and nutrients can heal the spot.
That's very good, Nicholas. So the foods that you eat, the proteins and the nutrients are going to give your body what it needs to heal that spot. And even though that girl looks like she's in some discomfort, if she eats good meals, good healthy meals, it'll speed up the healing process, and in a few weeks she won't even know she had a scratch there. Your skin will look like it never happened. However, sometimes if you cut yourself or injure yourself bad enough, it's still going to heal, but you might have what we call a scar. Does anybody have a scar?
Multiple. My sister has one on this.
Your sister has one right on her nose?
Well, yeah, because metal chair fell on her, and then this one right here, a dog bit her or scratched her.
Okay, hands down, hands down. Thank you for volunteering. I myself have a scar on my leg, and I got it many years ago. I was putting on a puppet show in the basement, and I jumped behind the couch, and there was something plugged in the wall, and my leg actually got cut open by the plug. So I had to go get stitches, and it was funny because I just went on with the puppet show like nothing ever happened, and my sisters were like almost fainting. They looked at my leg and they almost fainted, and then I knew I was in trouble. Fortunately, my dad was a policeman, and he was home, and he drove me to the hospital in the police car. I got stitches, so I have a scar, but it's all healed up. I kind of forgot about it until today. That's different than this girl that has a scrape on her knee. She'll never have a scar from that. Maybe for a week or 2 or 3, but then she'll forget she ever had it. Lucas.
Did your dad put the sirens on?
My dad did put the sirens on for me and the lights. I felt really special that day, and it was sad that my leg was hurt so bad, but I felt pretty special driving in a police car to the hospital. That was kind of neat. I was about your age when that happened. Anyway, eating the right foods helped me heal just like this girl. Okay, so we eat the correct foods and a balanced diet for many reasons, not for when we just get hurt. We want to take care of our overall health. And on page A33, we see carbohydrates are listed in our chart, and they say they are the main source of energy for our body. Has anyone ever heard someone say, watch your carbs? A couple of you. Carbs are short for carbohydrates. And that's good. They give you energy. But you don't want to have too many of them because you might get too many carbohydrates and you can start to put on too much weight. Proteins, very important. Fish, beef, chicken, beans. You want that in case you do get hurt. And you also want it for a nice balanced diet to give you lots of energy. Vitamins and minerals, fruits, vegetables, fortified milk. Eat your veggies. Your parents ever say that to you?
No.
They should tell you that. Eat your veggies. I love green beans. That's probably my favorite vegetable. Mashed potatoes, I get my carbs. Roast beef, I get my protein. And green beans, I get my veggies. Serafina.
My mom and dad doesn't have to tell me to eat my veggies because I always like to eat anything.
Serafina's like the perfect child. She loves to eat.
I love watermelon.
That's not a vegetable.
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit. Okay, fats, butter, oil, salad dressing, ice cream. Somebody just said, what about ice cream? Guys, that stuff's good too, but you don't want to eat it all the time. Eden, what do you say?
Like carrots.
Carrots are veggies. Okay.
Not ice cream.
Now, I had a neighbor growing up, and she worked in an ice cream factory. She told me she had the job of tasting the ice cream to make sure that it was okay. Well, she had too much ice cream, way too much. She ended up having to leave that job. She got tired of eating ice cream all the time. Now, she had other things to do on her job, but a lot of it was tasting it to make sure it was
I
proper.
would do that.
How many people would like that job? How many people say no? Okay, we about half and half. What I'm trying to say to you guys, whether it's carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals, or fats, such as ice cream, too much of one thing is not good. A balanced diet, a little bit of each thing is going to make you healthy, okay? You're allowed to have treats once in a while. I don't recommend a job in an ice cream factory. Not if you're the taster. The taster tester is what my mom used to call it. All right, tomorrow we're going to talk about the path of the food, and we're going to learn about the digestive system a little bit more, and we're also going to discover that most of the digestion does not take place in the stomach. How many people thought that it did? Couple, maybe one or two. Digestion mostly takes place in the small intestine, which, by the way, is kind of big, kind of confusing. Your digestive system, starting here, all the way through your body, can be about 30 feet long. Just all wrapped up inside you, and it takes care of the food. It takes what you need and gets rid of what you don't need. Okay, so you want to eat a good balanced diet, and you don't want to upset your stomach or your digestive system. Your stomach's hungry. I know, my stomach is getting hungry today. I tried to eat a little less breakfast this morning. Got my grainberry from those commercials. I ate a little bit less grainberry, and now my stomach's saying, all right, you could have had a little bit more. So you have to have that balanced diet. You can't have so much that you're not hungry at lunchtime, but you don't want to have too little, and then you're hungry all morning. All right, let's say goodbye to our 4th grade online learners. See you tomorrow.